Hello and welcome. I am the Mech-Man, THE-ME, KKA, MAN, the Mech-Man. Today we are doing Let's Play episode 57, or for the trilogy, or if you're just watching for Mass Effect 3, it is 15. As far as the last one, I do apologize for not knowing. I thought I was supposed to go to the Citadel for something, but I found out that I didn't need to. So for that, it was a little weird. But that was a little weird, and I do apologize on that. But we did end up going over saving the Quarian fleet. With doing so, I believe I sat there and just punched one dude. I do know that I punched one dude. I didn't get anything from his fleet, so I kind of diminished mine, but it was well worth it. They were trying to destroy a ship that I was left on. Now that is something that I really don't appreciate. As far as Tali and Legion, I hope that I get to keep them. Actually, Legion. I really liked Legion. I like the character of Legion. I think it would have actually been pretty cool in the writing of the story for Mass Effect 3 if Edie and Legion got together. So there we at. When, as you can see, the minimum there.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust.
Actually, you can.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
I think life support failed. Oh, that was just... Here's Legion.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Sorry about the not changing the scene.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when Creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creators' attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid
Fight
to
or
be
flight.
wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Wow.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
That was actually pretty interesting there.
I haven't
Hey, Tyler.
heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Maybe if I had the right incentive? No, that's not...
Whoa.
My people need me here.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scan. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
That's actually a
It
good
only
point.
works against the Geth. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Oh, dang. Can I do that?
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time. Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map. I've added the Corian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Commander. Commander. Hurt. I want to see if this would work. This would be rather interesting.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
What?
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
Hey. You're not alone.
This was supposed to be my father's fight, but he left me with all of this. If they
He passed
die
away.
because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
Yeah.
And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position,
that
I
is
asked
weird.
myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. You've given up so much, stood for too long without allies. I didn't want you to do this alone. So, if you're ever lonely, just let me know.
Tally. Nothing between us has changed.
Wow.
Unless
Is
you
this
want
going to be
it
a bow chicka bow wow?
Kila, Shepard. I'm not going to beg, but I didn't come up here just to see the fish.
No. You came up here because I asked you to. I want you here. With me.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Okay.
Bow chicka bow wow. Bow chicka bow bow bow. Rocking the boat. Ah!
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
What?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander.
Wow.
I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Nah.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
Whoa.
Glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Whoa.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Like what? Huh? How many
Commander,
how many women are there?
It's no
Fighting that?
secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten.
I don't think it's just human being. They're gonna take all
Right now,
sentient life.
it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong.
Why is it that one got
Be
skipped
careful,
though?
Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
Who else can I invite up here? Like what the frick is going on? No, I'm not understanding this one.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Private talk's gone wrong.
Hey man, how's it going? Good, James. You? Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command. You want your own ship, Vega? Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore. You just come up here to make fun of your commander? Sorry, loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something. Shoot. What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a
I
no-brainer
joined.
for you? Or
Yeah, it was a no-brainer.
Did you think about it before accepting? I'm a soldier, Vega. And I wanted to be the best damn soldier I could be. It doesn't get better than N7. So I hear. You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
Yeah.
And they expect the best in return. Yes, they do. Why you asking? Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone. And they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong?
I guess we're getting to know everyone.
We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted,
actually
something must have gone right.
Agree with that decision, though.
Sure, but
if you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know.
That's
I
the
don't
hard
think
part.
so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind,
I'm actually
maybe
surprised
don't
he's not.
mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Is he like putting his feelers out there? Oh, you mean I don't have anyone else to invite up here? I should have done Alliance Officer a while ago. Hey there, little guy. What happens if I go down to the reporter's room? Like, I wanted to sit there and find that out. Oh, that ain't it. There either. Wasn't on this one.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others. All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking
No.
of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed...
Tell me what happened. You said
He's
they got out of
presumed
it.
MIA.
He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
I feel for you, Caden. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. In empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind.
So use it. That's how I cope. I think about how Earth looked. And how it's gonna look when we get back. Guns blazing. The whole galaxy behind us.
Yeah. And my students.
I don't know why I did that though.
Wherever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her.
One of the interesting things is the Reapers just go from planet to planet
Thanks
to planet.
for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
Does anything happen in the shower? No? Okay. I seriously thought. Just saying. Apparently I gotta go to everyone now because everyone's wanting to sit there and go, hey. Hey.
Joker,
Everyone's
really?
wanting to do that.
I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie.
Nah.
Ready for the next mission?
No more upgrades. And can't utilize the bed.
Greetings, Commander.
Nope, bye. Apparently we're learning about all our squad mates in a different way.
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
Am I getting with the old chick
And Jeff
too?
says, Jack, Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
I never knew it.
Well, neither of you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy.
Is she trying to come on
Using
to
your
him?
first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That makes no sense.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then.
Oh, she
Come.
drunk.
Let's have a toast.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend. I'm lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all.
I feel like if I would have done the bottom one, she probably would have come
I've
on.
learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink. It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
I was about to say, I don't think she's there anymore. I wanted to go and do other stuff, but this is actually very interesting going on, these conversations.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll.
Shepard.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Yeah.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you
I feel like I'm getting
so
to know
much
them
time
better.
on the outside trying to
Like
get
just a
in.
little bit.
When you do, it's
Or some of the
Not what I
ladies are getting to know me better.
How so?
all the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
But in reality, that's kind of what you gotta do. I mean, it's the whole Raleigh is heading down the road. You either hit one person or you hit the one person that's on the track, or the whole track or the whole train dies. It's a very hard decision. What happens if I go to hers?
Breaking now. A nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do. Commander. Commander. Commander.
Tell her to get off my ship?
Commander, we've installed that thermal pipe you got us. It was quite successful. The Normandy will
Okay. Was not expecting that level up. I didn't even think I knew that I turned it in. That was weird. Okay. The only other two down there are the ones that do the guns and him. I really don't think that there's anyone else to talk to.
Commander?
Commander Shepard.
I was about to say, stop scanning me.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan
Are they
club
rebels?
back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life.
Yeah, that
When
would
we
be
heard
very
that you
weird.
managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate. That was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well,
I feel like there's something going on with
Crucible will
Earth.
scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get
No,
back
I
to
never
it.
actually got that.
We need whatever good news you can
I've
send
got
our
him.
way. Anderson out.
All right.
Shepard, Commander.
Talk to you later.
Sure.
That was awkward.
Commander Shepard.
That was awkward. Just want to scan me.
Commander?
All right, where are we at? Where are we at? We got time to go do one. We'll go with more against the Geth. Shut down the servers, see if, and then we'll try and see if we can save it. I don't like the all black for some reason on her. We'll take the latest. It was nice to take the latest. Increase rounds per bullet, increase the damage. But it'd be like, where was it? Oh, I got, okay. Okay, that works. There we go, confirm. I don't have anything. We got 8. That's 6 and 5. If I do 5, then she got 3. If I got 6, then she got 2. Decreases shield recharge time, increases tech power and damage by 20. Increase squad mate tech power damage duration by 10. Got 4 there. 4 energy drain and sabotage are both 4. Energy drain. Impact the radius. Please insert disc 2. I'm not going to be doing that. So weird. That actually looks very good in low quality. Just saying. Ow!
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us
I
posted.
need to change his outfit just to see what
What's our
there's.
status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine.
VR.
How do I go into a virtual world?
Cerberus conducted research on Geth human interfaces. They called it Project Overlord. We monitored their transmissions. We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This
It is very weird that I got
Geth security is not
collectors.
adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
The live
Telemetry
ships.
data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
Goodbye.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
God, I kind of wish I could do that, you know? Alright, goodbye. You're the Captain America, jump out of a helicopter, shield forward, and you're safe. Makes no sense. You're just walking around casually, no guy. Like, what? I'm sorry, but not Legion. But they're kind of all shut down. This is very weird, ominous. Oh, that's Legion.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged.
I don't think I've ever done this one.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool.
Piece of metal on
This
my
is our
finger.
true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay. This is new and different for me.
Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
There we go. Actually, rather interesting. Oh, almost fell off.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Yeah, destroy that. But then what's back this way? Boink, 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 boink.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
This is weird.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
There more? Okay, so you gotta
Access to data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01
This is
circuitry?
weird.
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
That was weird. So I just made a circle. Like Pac-Man noise. Let's say, what happens if I fall off? Yeah. Yeah, send all this crap back.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
I do find it weird that I have this thing for it. Boink, 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 boink.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago.
Only 290 years ago.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks.
That's Legion. I feel like this is Legion's birthday.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
I was like, where? How?
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
That is him.
Remaining server node.
That is him.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
They look like Reapers too.
Fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
There we go. Yeah, BS, dude. Grow back from that. Ooh.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
I can't really destroy all of it, which I found weird.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Yeah, get rid of your stuff.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
There you go.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them!
Miniaturized ammo.
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking.
Oh, this is actually interesting.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
So then where am I going now? Drive it back. Drive it all back. Got another node here.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
All that to come back down here. There's that one. It's back.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
What? No. This is... This is an interesting portion of the game, and I have never done this portion, so it's kind of all new.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Do I have to go all the way back around? I feel like I have to go all the way back around. I wonder what would happen if you ever fall off.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. The creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No. It's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
This way? Or this way? I think this way. There it is. Okay, so you can't fall off. There's nothing that way. Then I do have to go back this way. That's weird.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outro is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now? It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. we wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty.
I get it. He's basically turning all the Geth off and on again.
Connection with the remaining server node is established. We are ready to transport you.
He's basically turning all the Geth off and on again.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the active port and disconnect from Mother.
I was like, I'm not liking that.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Okay.
Shepard, how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
Yay!
While Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
Nice.
You accept our actions?
The live
I
ships
do.
are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Nice. Go Legion. Those suckers are huge. Yay! I did not think I've never played that portion of the story. I didn't know. Actually, Legion was 290 years.
The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Basically, I showed compassion. And they understood that as
Commander,
I have a chance.
located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server, I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
Yes.
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
Nice.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly
It's a
reconfigure
gun.
the jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them.
This is a
But we'll do
long...
what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest...
Oh, the Geth was only 60? Oh, well, at least 60 is better than nothing.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
Did it go up or down? Wait, how much is Jack? 25? Jack is 25. However, this one person was 30. Gotta say it.
Shepard, Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Awesome, they are happy. See what happens when you save and give some trust. You can gain people's back. You get the backs of others.
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked with Moreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn.
Okay, I guess we gotta be ready.
You've got new messages, Commander. The Allied primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Commander. Commander. All right. Do I still have that other one on the map? Oh wow, I got two more. I did one, but I still got another. Wow. That's actually very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna exit there. We're gonna save this sucker. Oh, they actually made it so you can read it, or it reads for you.
The planet Rannoch.
Let's say I hope this list has gotten smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10. 10 for the Citadel. Okay. Well, I'm going to say that's going to be it for this episode of Mass Effect Trilogy. It is episode 57 for all three, or if you're watching just this one, it is episode 15. I usually have this air every Monday, roughly about noon, or if you wanted to catch it live, you can do a little catch up refresher earlier that day is when I do the video releases, and during the nighttime is when you do catch it live. So if you miss it live, you can always catch it the following week. But I'm gonna end this episode here. On the next one, I should be able to get both of those things dealing with the Quarian. Like I said, I never did that. I actually never completed Mass Effect 3. So which is why I'm actually kind of going through this, and I'm actually going a little bit slower because I haven't experienced a lot of it. I got through probably about 50% of the game, and we're in the back 75, I think. I do kind of want to scan all the planets. I might do that as like a let's play day or just chatting time, but I don't really know. For right now, we're just gonna end this right here. I'm the Mecha Man, TheMekkaMan, the Mecha Man. You follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat if you care for any of those. Brain fart going over. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I stream every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, roughly about 8:30 to about midnight, with my Let's Plays being on Monday and Wednesday. So thank you all so much. Next time.